Hello there, everybody, and today for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I'm reviewing Secret Origins Part 3. So this is the last episode for the Secret Origins arc of this show, and I gotta say, this is easily the most surprising part of this whole season so far, because we get a big plot twist for this entire show. This is where the Turtles, Fugitoid, Splinter go up against Shredder and the Foot Clan, who have ambushed them after they went through the simulations the Utrons gave them. And it leads to a battle between them. And it turns out Shredder says a cryptic line that he's been waiting 10,000 years for this battle, when he's targeting one of the Pacific Utrons that helped the Turtles. But they're all trying to get home real fast, but Shredder just really wants to get under their skin, of course. But during the battle, they manage to somewhat take out Shredder, but he almost gets, he just gets electrocuted to death. But Hun's able to grab him, and they're able to escape, causing the Turtles to get stuck in, a room that's slowly closing them in, and every time they cut through it, it's just organic. It just regenerates. But Donnie's able to figure out a way to he finds a way for all of them to use their weapons to open the gate, and they're able to get out of the room, plotting their next move. But during all that, we see April and Casey. They're trying to find a way to get to the Turtles. But the army people are trying to get in. But April actually puts on a jumpsuit with a Channel 9 news, but it falls down saying Channel 6, which I thought was really nice. Reference to the 80s show. Even though April doesn't feel she'll be a good reporter. But they're able to not really find their way in, but they're able to get back in contact with the Turtles, which tells them that they need to find their way out of here, because there's going to be a giant bomb in the building. Because when the Turtles and the others manage to build the teleporter, they are able to almost send all the Utron home, which gets the government people even more suspicious. But once Shredder's all patched up, he returns, and he's going to try to destroy the device. But the Turtles are able to help the Fugitoid and the others get onto the portal and escape. And Fugitoid actually says goodbye to the Turtles, and it's actually heartfelt, since they had a lot of bonding moments throughout the space arc and this arc. But once Shredder shows up, they basically have their big battle. And I forgot to also mention, we do get a cameo of Krang. This is the only appearance of Krang in this show. One of the Utron trying to escape is named Krang. But he's not like an evil warlord who's trying to take over the planet. He's just an Utron, which was surprising, since I wasn't actually expecting Krang to show up in this show, since there's just the Utron, and I bet if kids saw them, they'd probably think it's the Krang. But it's the Utron, like I said. But the biggest plot twist throughout this whole episode is once they take down Shredder, they think that's it. But while the bomb's slowly about to go off, Shredder's stomach literally opens, and it's revealed to be an Utron. So the biggest plot twist, I'm saying it again, Shredder is an Utron. He's not human, he's an Utron. It's crazy. His design just looks wild. Just that evilness of the Utron. And he actually jumps on Raph. And he tries to get it off. And even the Utron's still able to fight. But it turns out the Utron who was evil in the flashback, that was the same one. So Shredder in this show is thousands of years old, which is crazy. And he's basically just an evil Krang, honestly. But the Turtles have to escape, and they manage to open the portal, and they all jump in, and Shirel tries to jump in, but he misses, and the building ends up blowing up. And just like in the comics, when the government people do manage to get in, they find nothing. And for this version, It ends up just being an empty building with a pipe leaking. But the Turtles manage to teleport their way to April and Casey, and are all happy to reunite with them. But this isn't the last time we see Sherelle. But yeah, the next episode is a reflection episode. I don't know if I'm going to review it since it's just a bottle episode. But since we are reviewing this show weekly, we might as well review it. But this episode was definitely one of the best for sure. Definitely a 10 out of 10. It has some amazing action. Great plot twists with Sherelle. Like, I wasn't even expecting Shredder to be an alien, since I think this show wanted to explore something different. Even though this is easily one of the most intimidating, most dangerous Shredders, it definitely shows in this show how terrifying Shredder truly is when we do learn about his crimes throughout the show. But once the Turtles learn that Shredder is an Utron, they're like shocked because they thought he was killed by getting decapitated. But nope. Sherelle was basically in the stomach of the Shredder body. It's crazy what is going on. But we also get a cameo from Leatherhead, who also jumps out of the portal when they're testing it. So I'm excited to talk about Leatherhead when we do get to the Leatherhead episode. So anyway, thanks for watching in Turtle Power.